Hello and welcome back. We're doing more of my 31 movies of Halloween. Now I will give you number 4, The Cabin in the Woods. The Cabin in the Woods is a 2012 comedy horror, and it stars Kristen Connolly, Chris Hemsworth, Thor, Anna Hutchinson, Fran Kranz, Jesse Williams, Richard Jenkins, and Bradley Whitford. Now we start off with these two guys in boring office apparel, and they're just talking about everyday things. I remember when I first watched this, I thought, do I even have the right Cabin in the Woods? I don't think so. This is back in the olden days when I was renting movies through Netflix. It actually came in the mail, DVD form. We see the Cabin in the Woods and a loud scream, so it will jump scare you visually and audibly. Oh wow, I can't speak. It makes a loud noise. And so I'm like, okay, I'm actually watching the right movie. So I'm going to say as much as I can in this short amount of time to offer you a movie suggestion to watch. Also, spoiler free as much as possible. So, a group of 5 college students and friends. You have the girl next door, the boy she likes, the jock, the ditzy blonde, and the pothead, the loser. The loser of the group, but I will say he had the most common sense. Because, unbeknownst to them, while they're in this cabin, their environment and even they themselves are being controlled by underground laboratory. The guys we saw in the beginning, they actually work for this secret society basically. And everywhere around the world, they have their own little labs and they are manipulating people in order to appease the ancient ones. And I just love the take on this because if you are a slasher fan, there's always these stereotypical characters and moments and they do stupid things. And this film kind of explains why. There's a method to their madness, even though it is crazy to set up people like this to appease gods. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And even if you haven't seen the movie, I'm sure you've seen the meme where this guy's standing from this whiteboard and there are different things on it like zombies and redneck torture family zombies, something like that. It's great. I love the movie so much. I will say it's a great watch if you love comedy, if you love horror. This should be right up your alley. I don't think you even have to necessarily like horror in order to like this because it's really funny. It kind of pokes jabs at many horror movies for, their characters doing stupid things. There is a scene that's very here we go with the stroke again. Very reminiscent of Evil Dead, where they walk into the basement of this cabin. And when they go down the basement, there's so many items in the basement. It just depends on which item they choose, they pick up to talk about. And the girl picks up this diary, and so they got the redneck torture zombie family coming after them. There's another scene. Oh, there's so many scenes in this movie. Without giving too much away, there is a scene where there are many different cubicles or cubes, and each contain a horror movie creature or character. There are some characters that are very reminiscent to other films. The scene at the end is just perfect. It's great because while they can't really use the exact form of these horror villains, you can kind of guess what they're supposed to be. There's one scene in the movie near the end. It's great. There's so much gore, over the top violence. It's just a stereotypical slasher film, but done in such a unique way. I absolutely love it. But that's it. I just want to make this quick. One day I will do a video on The Cabin in the Woods because it's one of my favorite films. But if you have seen the movie, let me know what your favorite part is. Try not to give away too much for anyone who doesn't want to see, but I tell you what, if you haven't seen it, please watch Cabin in the Woods and then come back and give me your opinion on it. That's my movie suggestion for you today. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye.
And there's something in Latin.
I'm drawing a line in the fucking sand here. Do not read the Latin.